Hello to all my beautiful viewers. Welcome to my channel. Here I share my life, my everyday life. And now I'm in Kyiv. Before that, I was in the western part of the country for almost 3 weeks. And what can I say, of course, while I was in Mugachev, this terrible situation with Iran also began. I don't want to say these terrible words here on YouTube because it will all then affect my channel, but I still want to somehow express my pain about what is happening. I'm sharing this information with you because many Ukrainians are abroad and perhaps are idealizing the picture here. They want to return, yes, they miss home, but my dears, I want to say that everything is very difficult, very tough, tough. Prices have skyrocketed, fuel has become more expensive, and I am a car owner. Yes, many people dream of owning a car. It's so cool, it's probably so wonderful, it's such a comfort, but now you have to pay even more for this comfort given our income. I'm already filling up with the cheapest gas because I can't seem to cope with the financial burden, which let's say is increasing with each quarter. Also have some things to do. It's not convenient for me to take a taxi or use public transport everywhere. If I get into my car and I have one, I want to use it, yes, to get there comfortably and quickly. Well, of course, I actively use the metro, trolley buses, trams, buses, and minibuses now. And in general, information is on Google now. I get news from Google about switching to public transport. I even talk to my neighbors and they tell me that their car is now their weekend car. Well, the same is true for me, actually. We also either go to the hospital for some very important, urgent matter, or can go out with my weekend to do some shopping. Yes, and not every weekend. Well, my car also eats a lot. In this case, I understand perfectly well that perhaps an electric car should have been taken. But then again, to be honest, I don't really want to get a car right now. Well, I'm already thinking about getting a scooter. There's a guy here in our neighborhood who rides a scooter. But I have a bicycle. The only thing I don't like about a bicycle is that it's bulky and it's pretty hard to get it down the elevator from my floor. Our elevator is really narrow, which is inconvenient, and parking in the courtyard doesn't make sense because my courtyard isn't enclosed. It'll rust there, weather is not suitable, and there's no parking in the basement for cyclists like me. Everyone keeps their own bicycle on their own floor. A scooter is more convenient. It's not that bulky after all. It's more convenient to use. Yes, it's easier to go down and where you need to go. Because even if I sometimes drive around the neighborhood to do a lot of grocery shopping, well, it's not profitable anymore. That's all. It's not profitable. Prices in the stores have just skyrocketed. I was recently in Silpo, and my eyes were just like that. Oh, I go to Metro, I also shop there, yeah. That means if you buy a lot, there's a good discount. By the way, I also saw there that they were already actively selling Easter cakes, and if you buy 2 or more, there's even a nice price. And meat was also on sale. You could get some nice pieces. We got them. Calais was just dropping just recently, and I want to say that 2,000 hryvnias and some change for a small box of groceries. That is 1,000 hryvnias, like 500 hryvnias used to be, I guess. That's how it is. And I'm on the brink of survival. Even our pensioners who live in the building, we also discuss everything right in the house chat, what's going on. A woman sent me a check for 8,000 hryvnias and her pension is only 3,000. And she said, but that's all I could take. And why is there no pension? So I stopped at a gas station to fill up. I stopped at Bearsum because it's cheaper there now, although the quality is simply terrible. Oh man, it's simply terrible. Since I have quite a few trips planned in the next few days, I decided to use this cheaper alcohol-based fuel to make the most of all my trips. Okay, that's various taxes.
How much does 95 octane gasoline cost you? It's 68.9. And 95 premium plus is 57.99. The most reasonably good gas stations are, of course, Sakara. I used to fill up that bogey, but it's quite expensive and I need more of it. After that, I'm going home, and I'm supposed to have a busy work day starting tomorrow. I need to go to the doctor and I need to take care of other things. So that's how it is. Sometimes I save myself by filling up with cheap gas, although that's completely bad for the car. So what can I do? Economy mode.
They're writing in the news on Insider that, of course, there will be a price rollback, fuel prices. If what's happening now between Iran and America stops, everything will recover. But the likelihood of that is very low because they're making a lot of money off this right now. So the big guys now, everyone involved in what's happening, they're making colossal amounts of money, and we, the poor, are getting even poorer. We don't know how to feed our children. We can't come to tomorrow because we're overcome with anxiety. What will we eat? How will we pay our utilities? How will we fuel our cars? Who has one, right? How will we pay off our debts? Who has them, right? Or credit cards? I understand that under this stress, even I can't imagine having a second child. Yes, I can't bring a second child into this world, into this chaos, into this insecurity, into this hunger, cold, deprivation, and discomfort. Just recently, I read that by 2026, Ukraine's population will be less than 20 million. That is, our demographics are declining. Women don't want to have children. They're afraid. And it's very hard to live, to survive. Many left. And this is not surprising. We don't have normal financial support for mothers. What they have is the 50,000 hryvnias they wanted to give at the birth of a child. They've been accepting even that for almost decades. They are not able to allocate these meager pennies. What is 50,000 hryvnia meant? It's just a little over $1,000. And when the country is in such a military situation, do you think there's still a need to discuss whether to pay this amount for the birth of a child? I just can't understand it. This amount should be paid monthly to mothers so they have peace of mind, so they have milk, so they want to be a mother, and so they don't have to worry about motherhood or their child. Not just a one-time payment. Yes, they give some amount every month, but it's a pittance because you're not working anywhere. Yes, you have to take care of the child, but you have to feed yourself. You have to be able to live in the conditions you need to maintain. So you have water, electricity, and heat in your home. And your utilities should be fully covered. And if you don't have your own place, you have to rent. Yeah, is the money the state gives you to support like a child really enough? You're not working anywhere right now. You're looking after your child, but you also have to take care of yourself, right? And the place you live isn't just for the child, it's also for you and the child and the conditions you live in with that child. So I guess you shouldn't be surprised by anything that's happening. We're going downhill. I'm very sorry. I'm very sad that this is happening. I don't know what I can personally do, but I'm doing everything I can. I obey the laws, I pay my taxes. I don't break any rules. I don't receive, as they say, any income in secret, in envelopes, or anything else to avoid this the lalaks. That doesn't happen. And the rich people we have become even richer, and the people are even poorer. Well, there's no point in saying this endlessly because we've already discussed it countless times. And I want to say that here in the vlog, I'll tell you about a situation that happened to me. You'll see in more detail a little later how people these days, even your friends and acquaintances, are engaging in fraudulent activities in order to get money, perhaps to provide for themselves, their lives. And I certainly didn't expect this, but life shows all sorts of things, both shocking and pleasant. And what happened to me, well, to be honest, even shocked me.
So well, I went shopping and just now I stopped in to order some borscht and have a snack. Ah, there's a cafe nearby. Today, of course, is the day off, and there are a lot of people. Everyone went out to eat, relax, at least somehow have a good time. They brought me this delicious borscht. I'm going to eat it with pleasure now. I also ordered a side dish of green corn with parmesan and heated up some vegetables.